Ooh, it's cold and misty out there. I haven't even opened the door yet to see if it's how cold it is. Let's do that together, shall we? Oh, it's not that bad. It's raining like mad though. The wind's not too bad. The wind's okay. That's good. I'm here in my tank top. It is a little chilly for a tank top, but anyway, just testing it. I haven't been outside yet. I just got up and slapped on my clothes and slapped on a little makeup for you guys. So I wasn't vlogging looking like I just rolled out of bed, which I have just done. I'm gonna go out there and do hill sprints like I said I was yesterday. Gonna do it. So I got my hat all ready and stuff. I wear a hat when I run in the rain, a regular cap, and that's because it protects my eyes from the raindrops. So if any of you guys go out in the rain and run like I do, and it makes you crazy with the raindrops, just throw a hat on. That takes care of it. Anyway, so I didn't have a whole lot to say today. I had more thoughts about the gym yesterday, though. Oh, do I have DOMs today? Not too bad. Just in my delts, and I think it's from the cable crossovers we did when when we were waiting for the cables. The guy was hogging it for half an hour. Eventually, he got off of them, so we were able to take over the whole thing, and we did do some cable crossovers. That's pulling the cable down from both sides of you, down. And we did some of those, so I think I got some sore delts from that, either that or from grabbing the really heavy weights when I did some dumbbell side raises, one or the other. But I do those all the time, so I don't know if it would be that, but the weight was heavier. Anyway, so while I was at the gym yesterday, I'm sorry, I just have to go on and on and on about it because it's such a new experience for me, but while I was there yesterday, I did take the time to go back upstairs and walk through the ladies section just to see what it was, because it's the ladies only section. And years ago when I used to go to the same gym, it used to be the pool. It used to be a lap pool, and just a big long pool with a whirlpool at the end, a hot bath whirlpool, whatever they are, at the end. And now it's gone. They covered in the pool and put a bunch of ladies' equipment in there. And let me tell you, it's ladies' equipment. I just don't get it. The dumbbells are all pink and plastic and little, and it's all machines. There's almost no free weights except for those little pink plastic dumbbells I just told you about. There's the special machine for the hips, you know, where you, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm going to get me or not, but you know where you stand with the thing here and then you raise up like this against resistance to like supposedly spot reduce your hips, which everybody knows we can't spot reduce, especially with weight training, because weights training makes your muscles bigger, not smaller, right? All you're doing is adding bigger muscle under the fat. You can't spot reduce with weight training. Anyway, so yeah, I walked through the ladies section and kind of, I didn't snicker or laugh like I thought I would. I just shook my head. It's like, oh, God. For me, it's frustrating that people go into this section and work in this section and think they're getting a good workout with these dumbbells that don't go any higher than 10 pounds for the most part. One girl was lying on a bench doing flies with 2-pound dumbbells in her hands. Stay home and do it with soup cans. 2 pounds? How are you supposed to get any results from that at all? I mean, you must lift more than that. How much does your purse weigh? Does your purse weigh more than 2 pounds? Probably. So why are you doing flies with 2-pound weights? Pick up something that makes a difference, please. And for the most part, I mean, yeah, there was some machines. Obviously, they can jack the machines up if they want. I dare you to find me someone who did that I walked past. They were all on the first weight, the first whatever that is. What is that thing called? The weight stack. What's the first? What are each of those little bars called? I don't even know. Anyway, so I just find it really sad because people don't know. And isn't it the gym's responsibility to tell them when they join how things work? Anyway, so I stayed down with the big boys. Like I said, I prefer to do that anyway. And in the big boy free weight section with all the barbells and stuff, there was no barbells in the ladies section, incidentally, not one. There was the amount of ladies in that section. Well, for the most part, it was just me. I was the only one. And we were there during a semi-quiet time of day. And there was probably maybe 15 people in the whole room. Well, maybe 20. But I was the only girl for the most part. Once in a blue moon, one of the trainers from the gym would come through with obviously a new member and stick her on something and explain a bunch of stuff to her, and then put her on a mat and have her do a bunch of stretches and stretch, you know, do some stretching, help her stretch, and just talk, no real working out. And you could tell it was one of those January people that probably wouldn't be there in a month. And the only other girl there was someone who looked like she was training for the, not even just a triathlon, maybe a quadathlon or something. I don't know. She was some buff chick, let me tell you. Holy moly. She was quite fit, quite muscular. She's been training a long time, and she probably trains for a long time each day too. She was really muscular. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was a competitive athlete at all. She looked like one. So between her, me, and the one lady that came through with the gym worker guy, trainer guy, that didn't do much, that was it for the ladies in that section. And it's a really big section. There's lots of room for ladies. And, you know, luckily none of the guys there made me feel like a chick in their area, because that's happened in the past before too. I remember one time at the gym, I was working out in the free weight section with the guys, and I moved some weights or something, and I went and sat on a bench, and I guess some guy was after that bench, and I just happened to get to it before him, and he turned to his friend and said, "Stupid broads, why don't they go in the ladies section?" And I just ignored him, because what do you say to something like that? Like, bug off, buddy, you know. guys like you with attitudes like that, whatever. Anyway, so that's also one of the things that I find a little bit annoying about the gym, is guys with that attitude about ladies, because we should be allowed to work out in that area, and I quite frankly am not going away just because you want me to. No way. But so while I was in that section, wowee, did I ever witness a whole lot of bad form? Well, never mind the guy that was banging the weights I told you about yesterday. That's some bad form right there, whether he's doing the actual exercise bad form. That's just bad form in the gym. But like guys that are doing bicep curls, but their whole body goes down and their arm goes down, like their whole body goes down, their arm goes to there, and then everything comes up. So they're not doing their full range of motion at all. Their body's helping them do everything. You know, like full range of motion, right? This is full range of motion. I hope I'm getting this. He was doing this. I don't know what he's accomplishing with that. I honestly don't. And then there was another guy who was doing something, going like this. I don't know what he was doing. I honestly don't know what he was doing. I have no clue, but he was doing something with one arm around his head, going like this or something. I don't know. I just looked at him and I was actually kind of mesmerized by the whole thing for a couple minutes, because it was like, what exactly does he think he's working there? And you know what, guys? I don't think there's any excuse for that. I haven't been to the gym in years. I don't think I ever did bad form. I remember when I used to go and I wasn't that experienced or anything, people used to say to me, "Hey, good form." And it used to always blow my mind, because I was just doing what I either had been told to do or had looked up. And so for me, I work out at home a lot, so I look up a lot of stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, it's pretty easy to pick out the stuff that's not right. I mean, not everything on the internet's right or correct. And when I'm researching stuff, it's pretty obvious. You can see that what's good form and what's not good form. So, and I've got my favorite guys now that I like to follow, and I know they're showing me good form. They wouldn't dare show me anything but good form, those guys, because they're professionals. They know what they're doing. They've got the right backgrounds, and they're serious about what they do for a living. So I like to follow those guys in particular. So anyway, so yeah, some serious bad form out there. I just really don't know what more to say about it, except you guys, if you've never looked up at, and I'm not talking to any of you in particular, I'm sure you guys are all great, but you know, anybody who happens by this thing and is making it up as they go along, don't make it up as you go along. Go ask somebody if you don't know what the right form is. There's people in that gym that are paid to teach you for free even. Some of the guys on the floor, they're just there to make sure your questions are answered. Go ask. You don't have to pay for a trainer. The guys in the gym will do it for free. Not a whole hour's worth of training, no, you're right, but they'll answer a question here and there for sure. Anyway, that's kind of it. I'm just strapping in for my hill sprints now, And then I've got some stuff to do this afternoon and more reading and stuff tonight. It's been going to be an exciting whirlwind weekend, let me tell you. I'm doing not much in the world. Staying home. Bummer. Oh, I should also be totally honest with you guys too. I'm rethinking my January habit of being completely clean and completely off on the wagon for January. Mostly because in the past in my life, I spend most of the year being naughty and doing whatever I feel like doing, and then so January I kind of clean out. But you know what? I live clean now. So I don't know that a whole month of living clean is going to make much of a difference. I live clean. I hardly ever drink. I mean, past few weeks aside because of Christmas, but I hardly ever drink, and I hardly ever really do go out and, you know, rip it up. So I might actually go back to having proper misbehavior once a week. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And I haven't done it yet, but I know I've got my clients coming into town on Monday, and I would like to relax, and if that blows it, then I might just call that whole January plan off, just because I don't live my life the way I used to. In the past 2 years, I live really clean, so like my friend said, you only get one life, may as well enjoy it. So I don't know, we'll see. I want to be honest with you guys and tell you what's in my head, so I thought I'd tell you that now. So I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, and guess we'll see you again tomorrow. Wish me luck on Hillsprints. Bye!